with you. Words I can't do enough to all for you.
We were having a spirited debate about the nature of potatoes and potato chips chat. But how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Okay. Chat. How is it going? Sorry, I'm just making sure my mic is not dying here. But hello, everybody. I did get the go live tweet out for the stream chat. If you'll do me the favor, give that some love. You guys know it helps me out a ton. I don't know why I'm in progress on a mission. That's interesting. I must just not have finished my final run of the day. Well, of the morning, I guess. So let's go ahead, jump in. But I don't know if chat has seen, we do have the announcement of the pre-campaign for the Lotto. That does mean we pretty much know the Lotto's date. Potato chips are evil. Potatoes did nothing wrong. So potatoes are not evil. Potato chips are. Why? Yoink. How's your night going? It's going pretty good. I am a little tired today, but otherwise fine. I think it's just the weather. The weather's been like really like overcast and gloomy and rainy, which is great. I love this type of weather. It's just one of those deals where it's like I've definitely been a little bit run down the past couple days, I think. Plus, I have not been as good at working out over the past like week. I definitely needed to be better about it. Bed weather. It's better to have bed weather than be a bedwetter. Want to swap weather? How long is the swap? Like a week? At least a day. Yeah, I'll swap weather. What you got? What am I getting on the weather exchange? Also, did I actually properly? Okay, yeah, I did. And hello, DJ. Lottery soon. Yep. Again, I hope everybody had a good weekend. We are going to be kind of continuing to farm, but we're also going to probably record for the Lotto, as this is something something that we kind of need to get out of the way because obviously that's creeping up on us here soon. I definitely want to give you guys as much time as possible to get set up for it. Unfortunately, we didn't get it out before the raids. That probably would have been the best case scenario, but it is what it is. You guys know, scheduling wise, it's been really busy for me lately. The old heat miser and ice miser agreement. Indeed. 8 degrees and 6 inches of snow. That sounds amazing. I'll take that. Give me that for an entire week. Like, I'm pretty sure like all of our houses would cave in, but it would be an experience. Hopefully NP2 Oberon not necessary. What if I told you it's necessary for every single node? Which would be a lie, but I could tell you that if it helps raise your anxiety levels. Especially the after credits, yeah. And thank you for the editing again, okayist. I appreciate it, my man. That's evil. Yeah, it's okay. I would tell you guys that Avalon did a really good job with this guide, and he did. But I also think it's just legitimately this is a really good lotto. We have a like CE that has starting charge on it, so. Cat destroying his sprinkler system again with freezing weather. Fudge. I forgot about that. Okay, maybe I don't want to swap. Already having enough issues with my sprinklers as is. Is this the 90 plus plus? Yeah, on NA. This is just me doing my dailies here. Since we won't spend too long on NA, I still technically need to do the CQ with you guys, but I figured Lotto recording takes precedence. So we'll probably deal with the CQ tomorrow. Speaking of chat, Wednesday I will be streaming this week. You guys will have me for another day. It will be probably Friday will be the day that I take off. So I should be off Friday and Saturday, but you guys will have me Sunday again for D&D. Also snow plus HOA. HOA can't go outside if they're snowed in. It won't hold? Yeah. Wow, just give me all the Nobu cards. Is there an Oberon banner? That I don't know. Not off the top of my head. They're old people. They will get up early and find a way to piss you off. I mean, you're not wrong. I think the only way they could piss me off, though, would be if they've, like, gotten outside and shoveled all of their snow. And then you'd be like, oh, okay. I guess we'll go with Mighty Chain here. I'm worried this won't kill. Got a 12-hour flight in about 12 hours. What anime should I download? Ooh, that's a good question. Anime that you should download. I mean, what style of anime do you prefer? And, like, are you up to date with current season? One Piece? Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, I think that sort of comes down to like taste and what you have watched already. Bunch of blue apples from the dead period lined up for the lotto. Nice. I mean, technically it's not dead right now, but if you already like hard farmed the raid, you're probably okay. Bonus. Definitely take a bonus meteor shard. Vinland Saga Monogatari Fate and Serial Experiment Lane. I haven't heard of the last one. You like Isekai? Tower of God first season. Tower of God first season's good. I could not really get into the second season. And I think it's because by the end of the first season, I was just kind of pissed at the main character. So it was what it was. ZDN, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the channel. Let's see. Phoenix Feathers. Go ahead and get the rest of them. Grab my octuplets. Almost done with the silvers already. So silver is the one that's actually lagging behind, which is kind of wild. But I really only have 2 more things to buy with it. Gold is the one that I just don't really need more of. So gonna go ahead and slap an MLB silver in there. That should help things. I like Isekai. Not really somebody that would watch sloppy Isekai. Sometimes I will. Yeah, I feel like that sort of thing is in the eye of the beholder, but it also depends on like what you determine to be slop. Because I do feel like there's some really nice shows this season. I'm also just like hugely partial to like Spy Family. If you've never watched Spy Family, I recommend giving it a try. Because we're already on what, our 3rd season of it. So that'll last you for a bit. Is that just the CQ that's screaming at me about? Yeah. Okay. Eminence in Shadow is fun. I like Eminence in Shadow, but you have to understand that the character is like kind of chuny. Like he thinks very highly of himself. Konosuba is fantastic. It's definitely one of my top ones. Konosuba would be right up your alley if you've never seen it. There's like 3 seasons of Konosuba now, I think. Yep. Yeah, and a movie. And a spin-off series. Wait, did I not roll there? I did. Megaman got a spin-off, didn't she? Yeah. Isekai Quartet I couldn't really get into just because it was like chibi. But if you're a fan of all the shows that comprise it, definitely. There's gonna be a new Code Geass anime? Wait, really? I feel like Code Geass is one of those where it's like, just let it die. Like the original was good. Stop trying to like piggyback it too hard. Okay, so how close am I? I'm 130 away. How much time do we have left to farm? A little bit more than a day, so it'll end probably at the end of tomorrow. Don Machi is my type of junk food. I watched season 1 of Don Machi, but I never continued with it. Be like that, I guess. Are you talking about Grimgar? Yeah. Grimgar's great. The biggest problem with Grimgar is that it doesn't have a second season. Like, it was an awesome show that they really just should have continued and never did. It's just if you're somebody that really likes like D&D and that style of things, Grimgar is really nice because it's like very down to earth, gritty, and like kind of shows you the trials and tribulations of what it would be like to start out as an adventurer. And how it's like it wouldn't just be easy to like kill things. Lane's OP song. Hmm. I definitely feel like I've heard this. I just may not have ever seen the anime attached to it. SMH, so many people without damage Cs. So chat, let's talk holiday schedule here for a minute. Um I will be down at my sister's. I will not be streaming at all during that time. I will also probably come back from my sister's on Friday, but I will probably not stream that entire weekend because I will probably be spending the rest of the time with the girlfriend. And then New Year's, I will also probably be gone for a bit because I'm going to be taking a trip with her. So you guys will probably get me very little from like the 24th through like January 4th or 5th. But I will be alive. I will check in. I will definitely make sure to post some pictures for you guys and also to like I will try to stream at least in the time between Christmas and New Year's there. I can't promise very much. Noli, thank you for the 51. What do I think about the summon saber? I think she's gonna end up being a summonable character, but we'll have to see. I think it's probably going to end up being some sort of like perfected version of Artoria or Artoria with Avalon. No Cadmus for you, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta put up the Christmas emotes. I keep forgetting to, so if someone will remind me to tomorrow, I will definitely get to it. Tomorrow is also my office Christmas party. You guys can see I'm a little bit like inundated. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that I'm trying to keep track of, both for myself, my extended family, and my job, as well as like girlfriend. So all of that in combination with trying to make sure I'm still keeping up with content and still streaming for you guys is juggling a lot, but it's fun. Honestly, I'm having a blast with it. So I hope you guys are at least like okay with my current circumstances. I know I'm not able to stream as much as you guys are used to, but it is what it is. Please post food pictures. I want to see Xmas dinner at Cad's family place. Well, here. I can at least get you. Let me go to food posting. Here. You can have some of the pictures chat from our um Saturday date. So in there is some of the ramen from the place that we ate at. I went and ate at a place that had really, really, really um really good, like, it was what she called Egyptian pizza, which was like dough that was stuffed with like meat and cheese and then layered with like cheese on top and like various like vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, and olives. So it felt like a much better like Mexican pizza from Taco Bell is what I likened it to. It was really solid. And then we also got some shawarma with it. And then I think the last one is a picture of the Turbo Granny hat, which I meant to send to Trubs, but I haven't gotten to. Let me go ahead and copy that image. Just so that he gets to see it. I heard what sounds like a lot of cheese. I like what I'm hearing. Yeah, it was really good. So the first image, as you guys can see, is like here, I'll just show it to you guys. But like the first image here, this is the ramen that I got, and it was really, 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 really good. Which we've eaten there before, is awesome. I loved it. Second image here is the like Egyptian pizza. So you guys can see like there's meat in there. There's all sorts of like stuffing and everything. Also, chat, congratulations, you get to see girlfriend's hands. And then this was like the shawarma that we got with like hummus and I forget what this was called. It was like a parsley salad. It was really, really good. It was really light. And then there's your Turbo Granny. Turbo Granny hat. Looks delicious. It was fantastic. And I'm not somebody that's like eaten a lot of Middle Eastern food, but it was really, really good. Definitely appreciated it. Girlfriend teaser, yes. Kat, you will probably eventually get to see her. I've been talking with her a lot lately, so it is what it is. Girlfriend hands reveal. Yes. Yes, you get to see her hands. Swear to God, chat, if you guys do anything creepy. But yeah, it's definitely something I'm excited for. Each one of the dates I've been on with her has been fun in its own unique way. And that's one of the things that I'm just really enjoying. Chat would never. What did I. Huh? What kind of. Well, I blew literally everything here. And barely killed. I must have taken a, like, one without a damage C or, like, a not MP5. Just gonna do those two. Got back from being quite sick for about a week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. Bet you're excited about new Saberface. I am. I'm hoping it is summonable. Oh, thank God it didn't crit. I think I'm gonna get obliterated here. Okay, Shakespeare died. That's actually ideal. Problem is, I really need to kill Solomon, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I don't think this will do enough damage. Because all the buffs wore off. Damn, dude. So I think he just nukes everybody here. Hopefully this is not enough to actually finish me. Okay. God damn. That just does not expire. I might have been able to do triple buster there. Do you think the new oratorio will come out on New Year's? I'm hopeful, since as we were talking about the other day, it doesn't sound like we actually have what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, Solomon died, thank God. I am impressed that I didn't kill Artoria there, but that was just not worth it. I should have backed out. That just took way, 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 way too long in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I don't know who I took there, but it was somebody that just didn't have the killing power of the other ones. Because that thing was left with like 382, which is easily the most I've ever left it with. So it tells me that I probably took somebody that wasn't properly like skilled up. Hmm. Yeah. Brought Ace showing her true colors, pretty much. What's up, Khalil? I saw 120 Gong clear this node was different. Oh yeah, I believe it. You're the one whose walls chat lives in. Not wrong. I mean, again, like I've been having a great time with her, so it's just one of those things where I would hope that that chat is respectful of that sort of thing. But I also know it's like it's difficult. You guys are used to watching me like every day, and I am always honored that you guys do. I feel so amazing that you guys come back to stream every single time. And it's why like I do enjoy interacting with you guys on a day-to-day basis. But I also know that my life is changing and I don't think I'm going to be able to keep that schedule up. Like just so that chat's aware, like obviously there's discussions here at this point because the relationship is serious about like starting a family and things like that. So it's like yeah, as I start to consider that sort of thing, obviously there is a timer on this stuff. It's like I'm not gonna be able to like stream every single day with you guys. Also, Omega Lol? I was like barely at 1,000 and now I'm at 1,500. Like we are coming up on two pities worth. Hell yeah. In fact, I kind of want to convert that. Wait, can I convert it from here? I thought you could. There. They gave us a shit ton of Senkorts this year. They did. And that definitely, I will say, like, everyone's like, ooh, this is a great, like, thing. This is so amazing. I'm like, it kind of is a bad sign. The more they give out, it either reeks of a little bit of desperation or that, like, yeah, it could be that, like, the game is ending or something like that. And it's like, I don't really think that's the case, but it definitely is, like, kind of concerning that we're getting this much. They are overly generous where they haven't been before. And I think all in all, it is a good thing and it's something to like be appreciative of. But it is something that makes me go, why? Yeah, what do you think he meant by with every last drop of my being? It's just 3-star foes. Okay, I definitely don't need to buy those. Oh, please tell me I'm not full. I was. Holy crap, dude. Basically all of his liquid. So he's liquid snake. I've made 6 1-star CE bombs this event. Oh yeah, it's definitely possible. Especially if you guys are like rolling FP constantly. So again, I'm somewhere like 150 boxes worth here. That's actually not bad considering how little I have played. And considering like that we've only had a week for this. And that the week is not over. And that this kind of came out of nowhere with no like prep. So I'll definitely take it. I swear to God, if this is the exact same one, because it's the exact same scenario I had last time. No, we still have to roll boxes? Yeah. Did Chet think that with a lotto you wouldn't have to roll boxes? Was that an NP3? Was that what it was? Like, am I just not paying attention? I'm at 180k now. I'll believe it. Like I said, Saturday, Sunday, I basically just did not grind. I was busy doing other stuff. We were supposed to go to a like light show, like Christmas lights, and that kind of didn't happen because it was like raining really badly on Saturday, so we had to like reschedule to next weekend. And instead we went to go see a movie. It's the same people that did like Downton Abbey, but they made a comedy. And it was very like on the nose and like almost like Monty Python style. It's actually hilarious. But it was called Fackham Hall, which if you say it fast enough, it's like Fack 'em all. In other words, fuck them all. But it was pretty solid. I was surprised by that. Because she told me it was a comedy, and I was like, why have I never heard of this? But it was definitely nice. Highly recommend, chat. I thought that since this was a raid, it just dropped everything in the boxes. Nope. It's a raid and a lotto at the same time in a bleached earth node. So do with that what you will. Imagine what you are. Oh my god. Merlin, I need you to stop. Like, I at least want to get Ace to bond 10. In main Darnogs? Are you trying to say Imagine Dragons? I got 99% of who I want strong. Yeah, like I said before, it's one of those things where it's like they're gonna start making less and less money until they talk about the future of the game. That's just natural. That's like, chat, you don't have to feel bad about that. I don't have to feel bad about that. That's just what's gonna happen to them. People are gonna start to abstain until they reveal like a future for this game. And it's like they've pledged at least through 11th Annie, but like that's not enough. We need to see what you're planning. Because it's like if this game just fundamentally changes and is no longer the game that we love, why would we spend money on it? Into my veins. Like, I'm actually surprised that Drask's is up top here. Unless it's like master level instead. Didn't the game do pretty well for the last few months? I think it's doing fine. But I also think just in general that like more and more people have been abstaining. And I feel like numbers can belie a truth there. That is to say, it's like as much as they might still be raking it in, they're kind of like trying to cash in all their chips at the same time. So it stands to reason that they are making money, but it's because they're having to like pull out all the stops. And yeah, to be fair, I do think it'll affect the NA audience as well. Hello, I. Hello, Floral. Okay, how close is Ace to Bond 10? She's got to be close. This was like 100k away, and I'm getting like 15k a run. Just why we can't have nice things. I maybe should change my strategy after this. Oh, nice song request. Definitely eyeing how JP handles the next few months. Yeah. Well, I think it's like the JP audience is eyeing it as well. It's like, are they making money? Yeah, but they also have like every banner in the game has gone by like 3 times this year. So it's like, you better be making money. If you're not, that's a bad sign for your game. You've literally completely thrown away FOMO this year. Like, chat, can you guys give me an example of FOMO and FGO right now on JP? I can think of a couple, but they're rare. Just Lotto, yeah. Fair. Poster girl banner? True. And I was going to say, craft essences are one of the ones where, like, there actually is still some FOMO. Wait, was that Bond 11 for her? Oh, right. I needed Bond 11 for the grailing. That was what it was. It was not Bond 10 that I was going after. Huh. Okay. So 114 is 1, 116 is 2. Wait, no. 116. Because we're already at 114. So it's 116 is 1, 118 is 2. So I need 3. Which is only 90. I feel like we already checked this, and this was definitely something that I could do. So you can 120 her? I definitely can. I I feel like that didn't add 40. But there is 2 times efficiency. At least for casters, I think, right now. Or is it grands? I don't remember. Either way, not a bad rate. All casters, thank you. FGO impacting waves. The gotcha to finally kill Genshin. I think Genshin kills itself regularly and revives itself regularly, and it just is what it is. But again, like, I think one of the interesting things about meeting some of, like, my girlfriend's friends is a lot of them are nerdy people and gamers as well, and that, like, so far, like, none of them are really, like, gotcha gamers. And it's interesting. Like, there's tons of people that play League, which is a vice in and of itself. There's tons of people that play Rivals. Are the best, yeah. I mean, I do feel like it's really hard to be a gotcha gamer and have a functioning lifestyle unless you are good with money. My god, there are just so many embers. Gotcha games are lame. I obviously there's a lot to like about gotcha games, but I think the sort of besides the predatory nature of them, just the like their attempts to make it like an addictive feedback loop is I think like one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan. What's up, Angora? Nice. God, I love that refund. So good. Gotcha markets itself as a money sink, unlike other genres. It does, but I think I think there's two reasons that Gotcha is successful, and it has nothing to do with the fact that it markets itself as a money sink. I think it's that it markets itself as a time sink, and I also think that it is largely considered to be gooner bait. Okay, that should be enough. If that's not enough, oh boy. Resting, relaxing, nice. Ask their Skyrim hours to establish the hierarchy. Yeah. I mean, I could, but the problem is my Skyrim hours are not accurately displayed. So it is what it is. Also, not sure I want to flex my Skyrim hours in front of my girlfriend. So it's the same level of both pride and shame that you get whenever you tell somebody that you spent 2 years playing World of Warcraft and they go, "Oh, yeah, I mean, I played WoW for longer than that." And you go, "No, I meant 2 years real time." And then they go, "Oh." And then you realize, like, yeah, that's actually it's kind of fucked up. How many hours do I have? Skyrim, I probably have somewhere north of 5,000. I think the closest equivalents are Final Fantasy 14, obviously WoW, and basically where was it? Shogun? Gotta look. So currently, that can't be right. Yeah. So Shogun 2, I have 1,700 hours. Final Fantasy was at like 5,000 itself. Europa, I have 1,000 hours. Civilization, I have 1,000 hours. Skyrim, it claims I only have 800. That is a complete lie. Because, like I said, I think I just ended up playing a lot of it offline. Warhammer, I have 726, which that's Warhammer 2 specifically. So probably across all the Warhammers, it's about 1,000. Rome 2, I have 500 hours, but I don't think that's actually accurate. Baldur's Gate, I have 500 hours in chat. 540 hours. Marvel Rivals, I have 447. The Baldur's Gate and Rivals are actually probably accurate. Fallout 4, I have 385 hours. Elden Ring alone, I have 330 hours. Monster Hunter Wilds, I have 200 hours. Dark Souls 3, I have over 200. Civilization 6, I have over 200. I don't think that one's accurate. Dune Awakening, I have over 200. Monster Hunter World, I have over 200. RimWorld, I have over 200. Warhammer 3 is almost 200. Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD Remaster, I almost have 200. Jesus, man. Was it all on PC for Skyrim? Yeah. But like I said, that's just Steam since Steam started keeping track and Steam like not in offline mode. I think my highest non-multiplayer time in game is like Dark Souls 1 with around 1.2k. And that's how you know you like a game is if like there's not a multiplayer component and you're willing to play it that much. It was the modded one? Yeah. I have 6.3k hours in PoE 1. Jesus, dude. That is a lot. How has PoE 2 been doing? Are like people still actively playing it? I haven't heard a lick about it. All right, chat, once more into the breach. It's not fully released yet, is it? PoE 2? Is it still like doing beta stuff? I don't know. Point 4 is this Friday with the Druid class. I'm surprised that like they're still coming out with classes. Or is that no, wasn't Druid in the game? Or maybe I'm thinking of Necromancer. I don't know. Is this person a snake? The balance in crafting. I feel like I'd definitely like to go give it a shot again. But I gotta have the time. As you guys know, time is like my super valuable commodity at this point. There we go, chat. So another 120 under wraps, which is hilarious because that means that I could grand her, but like mine's NP3, mine would be very close to being strong enough. I couldn't guarantee that mine would clean clear though. Okay, chat. Let's keep going for a bit. I want to get to at least 400 clears. I don't know why it's an arbitrary number, but I want it. And that's all that matters. Is that I wants ya. I needs ya. This is going to be a problem, though. Roll MP4? No, it's all good. Nice even number. Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm over the 400 mark before it ends. And one of the easiest ways to make sure I get over the 400 mark is to just force myself to do it right now. And then we'll start looking at lotto stuff. You do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Yeah, like I'm kind of tempted to swap it just to test, but I have never swapped a grand yet. And we're pretty much done with the grand, so I don't want to do it now. I want to be able to say like I never had to change because it's a good talking point. Like telling people you never had to change what your grand was is a testament to the capabilities of the system to a degree. Do it like that just so I get the bonus. MP3 is enough for Solomon himself, but not Saber. Yeah, the only problem is the lower NP levels you get, the more you're gonna struggle to like clean clear Solomon. And if you don't clean clear Solomon, this fight just gets way more annoying. Every patch has had a massive mechanic added. I mean, I assume they're sustaining PoE 2 based off like microtransactions. So it is what it is. Would you say is better, Alice or Kamachi? To me, Alice, but I can see an argument for the other. And the microtransactions are shared between PoE 1 and PoE 2. You mean like any microtransaction you get in PoE 1 can be transferred to PoE 2? Or you just mean that like if you buy a microtransaction in PoE 1, it helps PoE 2's like war chest? You can use it in the other? That's kind of wild. I would just hope that they would eventually like port everything forward so that people can use it. I know some people really like to have like exclusive microtransactions and stuff, but to me, that's just NFTs. And while I get that it's like bragging rights, I'm okay with like FOMO and stuff, but I feel like they should eventually make stuff available to everybody type deal. Some things like salvaging bench isn't in PoE 1 though, so if you buy a salvaging bench MTX and PoE 2, it can't be used in 1. I mean, that makes sense. I didn't realize that stuff was going to be backwards compatible. That's interesting. We have a lotto coming up on an A. So, yes. There is currently a lotto on JP, just in case there's any confusion on that front. But yeah, I think it's interesting how they're handling PoE. I'm not going to say it's like for the best, but I'm going to say marching to your own tune has its benefits. And I do believe that like if they truly put their heart and soul in it, that the game will eventually be like good and be popular. At least more so than I guess it currently is. What's up, Wood? How's it going? See, that has no investment in class score. So why would I take that when I can take this? Finally got Kenshin to 10 10 10. Nice. Were you lacking some of the resources to do that? Congrats on MP5, thank you. Yeah, I did not expect that rolls were gonna go that well. And it's like they went really well, then they went really bad, then they went really well. I was liking the Oni lamps, but 90 plus plus has them as drops. Yeah. No, god damn it. My finger was too close to the screen and it like activated it. Uh Gonna go ahead and do that just for the 200% charge. And then pray to God that this is somehow strong enough to kill without class score buffs. Which is at minimum 10% less NP damage, and it's probably more due to the buster buffs. Okay, it was still strong enough, thank God. I may have gotten a good roll. I find it funny that I've been popping silver apples for a while and it just really doesn't feel like I've made a dent in them. What's up, Czar? I'd play new PoE 2 League, but started Arc Knights, and now I'm stuck on that. Arc Knights is one I don't think, like, other than if you're a big tower defense person, that I've ever really understood the appeal for. But I do have several friends that play it. Just to me, it's again, it's one of those where it's like, in the same way that I think people look at FGO and they're like, why would anyone play this? I look at like Arc Knights and Azure Lane as like, why would I ever play these games? Can't believe you're beating up Baber so much. What do you mean? She's tanking it like a boss. We're not killing her. She's just deflecting it all onto Solomon Grundy there. Food posting looked amazing. Yeah, that was from the date Saturday. The ramen's from the Michelin restaurant that we had been to before, and the other one was Egyptian pizza. Pizzaza. I thought they were from the same place. No, one was lunch, the other was dinner. Which is funny because she had to like she was still full from lunch, because lunch we got like the Egyptian pizza and the shawarma, so it was a lot of food. And I think like she wasn't ready to eat dinner, so even though I was able to eat it, she was just like, no, I need to just get this as leftovers. Wow, that is how FGO looks now. Yeah, Arc Knights is a fun sandbox to me. Interesting. Okay, 7 more runs, chat. The fuck is Egyptian pizza? Go look at the Discord under food posting. I posted it. My girlfriend has a very diverse taste in foods, which has been fun because I'm somebody that definitely does as well. I'm just not usually as adventurous because I know what I like and I usually just go after stuff that I like repeatedly. But I can definitely eat a wide variety of stuff. And like I said, I had not really had a lot of like Middle Eastern food before, so getting that was really tasty. Actually, I really like the rice that the shawarma came with. I just couldn't come to like tower defense. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, I think it's like it's same way where people are like, oh, I don't like turn-based stuff for FGO, and it's like if it's just not your style of gameplay, I don't blame anybody for not wanting to play it. Like, obviously, I understand why people play Nikke, but like when I look at like the gameplay, the actual gameplay of Nikke, not the girls jiggling their ass cheeks, I legitimately just don't think that that seems fun. Like it's like an arcade style shooter, but at least when you're in an arcade style shooter, you have like like that shitty ass gun that's like chained to the arcade machine. You have that, and you feel like you're actually like doing something, versus like oh tap the screen. I feel like I would just get annoyed by that. Egyptian pizza is awesome. I mourn the loss of Egyptian pizza in Baltimore and wonder if they didn't pack up and move to Florida. They might very well have. Like it's not actual pizza. It's just the closest equivalent that we could call it, right? But yeah, it's fantastic. I enjoyed it. I would definitely be down to like try a different flavor of it if I ever went back. Which I did tell her. I was like, I really like that place. I was like, we're gonna have to come back here. Also, because the owner was like super nice to us. Because I think he very quickly realized that she was a repeat customer. Go with that. It looked good, not gonna lie, but I don't understand why they named it this. I don't know. It's why does Taco Bell call it a Mexican pizza? I guess the same thing. That is the gameplay, though. I know with Nikkei that is, but it just is what it is. It's pita bread or non bread. It's more like pita. Oftentimes, some Mediterranean restaurants use non bread over pita bread. Mediterranean shouldn't have naan. Naan should be like Indian, but I guess, at least to my understanding of it. For gotcha, they give it the follow. Y'all need to try out a Greek pizza. So, what's a Greek pizza in relation to all of this? Like, is it similar to like the Egyptian pizza we were talking about? Because, like, again, like the Egyptian pizza had like olives and stuff on it. So sometimes naan bread is flavorful. Oh, I know. Like, did I hold on, chat? Did I ever post you guys the Indian food that I got? See if I have a picture of it. Oh, there's my mom's cobbler that she made. There were the breakfasts that girlfriend made. I think that's the Egyptian, or not the Egyptian, the Indian, but I think it was already like eaten. And then I'll put this under CAD chat. but we carved pumpkins after Halloween. There. That is all in the Discord if chat wants to see it. Cat is a foodie with all these food pictures. Chat, I fucking love food. I always have. I've mentioned before that I am a fat person trapped in a skinny person's body. I love eating. Like, one of my favorite parts about traveling is getting to eat the food in different, like, places. So yes, am I a foodie? Absolutely. 110%. Am like food. Sicilian is the best pizza, Cad. So what is the difference between like Sicilian versus like a traditional like Roman or Italian pizza? Because I obviously like have seen like Sicilian pizzas over here in the States, but I don't know if you mean like that or you mean like an actual Sicilian pizza. Egyptian pizza to celebrate breaking their Ramadan fast. Nice. Student idea on that they got you free food. Oh, that's nice. An open faced is it Hero? Yeah. Yeah, do you have the same phone protector as I do? Do I? I have like a caseology thing. So it's very possible that I might. Although I may have sent that to you as well. Because I definitely remember recommending it to people before. I ate so many different good things when I was in England this year. Chat, did you hear that? Ate so many good and different things when in Britain. British. I don't believe. Britain has really good food. If you were to send me like anywhere in the world for food, there are a handful of places I would go to, and London is definitely one of them. Like Rome would be one, London would be one, Paris would probably be one, and then after that, I think there's probably like Tokyo and like a immense fall off to me. As a Scot, I don't believe you. Why don't you believe him? Beans and toast. See, everyone says beans and toast. But you guys do realize it's not like barbecue beans, right? Like, it is like the closest equivalent I could say is like calling it like navy beans if you're aware of what those are. Which honestly, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, beans and toast does kind of sound good to me right now. But I think I'm just hungry. I don't think I ate enough. Germany? I haven't been to Germany yet. Obviously, I haven't been to Tokyo, but I've heard many amazing things about Tokyo's cuisine. But, like, Germany, I think it would depend where in Germany. But I'd definitely be willing to, like, try it out. Germany is on, like, my bucket list of places to go to. Mostly just so I can, like, go, like, I don't know, like, throw shit at Andre's house. Barbecue beans are good. What I mean? Barbecue beans are good. It's just, I think people, when they hear beans on toast, that's what they think it is. And it's not. Correct, Mael. So this is class score. This is grand score. And those are both the two max numbers. Germany's doner kebab is insane. I always hear Andre talk about it. It's hilarious because technically it's like doner kebab should not be considered like German food. That's like saying America's sushi is insane. And it's like, to be fair, you're probably not wrong in some places, but it's also like it's technically not originating here. California rolls are good. And like that's all I'm trying to say. It's like not that it's not good, just that you shouldn't necessarily like give credit to America for that. In the same way that you should not give credit to Italy for lasagna. To be fair, I think that one's under contention, but try spatzel. So what is spatzel? Soft, chewy German egg noodles. Little sparrows. Okay. Trump should know about this. It's made from eggs and flour. Okay, wait, so they're like fried? They're kind of like egg noodles, like you would get almost at a Chinese restaurant? Huh. Okay. I feel like I could eat that. I feel like that'd be good. Good Lord, I ate and I'm hungry now too, right? Where's lasagna from? Okay, chat. Lasagna, on the contrary, is British, or so they claim. Oh no, yes. Finding its origins in the first cookery book believed to be published in Britain during the reign of Richard II, the 14th century, British researchers declare the dish widely believed to be Italian as their own. After much jockeying, nobody can be sure. Perhaps the Romans brought the recipe during their conquest, or perhaps the British actually did have the good sense to layer cheese, meat, and pasta in what they originally call lozenges. Pronounced lasagne. The English have 60 religions, but only one sauce. Sorry about that, chat. What's funny is there were periods in time where like the British were apparently more culinarily advanced than the French, and then it like flip flopped. Okay, this doesn't actually tell me. See, been traced all the way back to ancient Greeks is apparently not true. Hmm. But yeah, maybe it does go back to the Romans. Yeah, baked layered casserole dishes go back, but lasagna itself, I guess, is the issue. So what it probably was, they had something different. They didn't have actual Italian, like they had their own version of it. It just wasn't proper lasagna. And the lasagna that we all know and love probably originated in actually in England. All roads lead to Umu, yeah. Me, French food is just the most fancy looking. To my understanding, the English invented modern baking, the French invented modern cooking. Hmm. Sorry, I'm not going to keep eating in chat's ears. I just, like I said, I was hungry. But it is definitely an interesting, like, problem. And I do think, like, British food gets a bad rap. Because, again, as somebody that's actually been to England and eaten English food, it's not bad. Great. I love it. But I'm also a little bit biased. I'm English. I grew up with English dishes in my house. A lot of English food, I do think, originates from, like, German stuff, too. Same way that, like, English language originates from German stuff. So it is kind of funny because to me, it's like, if you call English food bad, you're like kind of calling German food bad. It's like a lot of the things that England is famous for, like I said, it's modern baking. So it's like pies and things like that, where, yeah, I mean, that shit did originate somewhere else. It's just like Britain kind of evolved it. Mm. French food also gets a bad rap. I don't think French food does, at least not for the most part. Maybe people that feel like it's a little too hoity-toity and stuff, but like French food is definitely good. And again, I've eaten it. But a lot of the most like expertly trained chefs in today's day and age come from France and French schools. Cross, thank you for the 20. Appreciate it, my man. How you doing? Welcome back. I feel like Merlin is about to hit Max Bond. Or at least, even if he's still a ways away, it's so minuscule that I can't see it anymore. Okay, so we've done our 400 clears, chat. That's not what I wanted to see. What did I want to see? Oh, can I not see the grand? Yeah, like there's so much bond at stake here that, like, yeah, it's just that one, like, or 2 pixels right there. That's it. That's the only thing. I have a video to submit. Can it wait? Would hire the pirates to harass the Spanish? I mean, no, that's about right. Watch on stream. Okay. What are you getting me into? Let me just refresh it.
Okay, bye, Dad. Have fun at school, bud. Hey, little man.
That's your son?
Yeah, that's my son.
So you did it then?
What?
You had the sex
What's up?
with a woman?
Oh.
How dare you?
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
Ah,
Who's this?
silence, wench! You laid with this harpy.
Oh. Okay, kid, that's my wife.
Spare me your malcontent.
Uh.
I will not hear your siren song. In all my 8 years, never have I seen such petulance, such disregard, such decay.
Alright, motherfucker want the smoke, you gonna get it.
Go back to the shadow.
Little bro want the smoke.
I have toiled with beasts of smoke and fire all my life, sir.
Talking shit.
I am the smoke.
Hey, Timmy, what's going on here?
They did the sex.
That's gross. Okay, bye, Dad. Have fun at school, bud.
Okay. How dare they do the sex? What the fuck is this Victorian child? Yeah. Drake was phenomenal as a pirate when Draknefel. He mentioned the royal share of the loot she brought back paid off the entire national debt. You mean he? Unless you're talking about FGO specifically. How dare you lay with this harpy? You did it then. You had the sex. All right, Thursday's the Game Awards. I keep forgetting about that. Chat, you guys gotta help me remember. Because we definitely gotta react to the Game Awards. Y'all know the Game Awards is like my favorite thing to hate. When is round 3 of voting? I don't know. Did round 2 of voting already happen? We are in round 3. So here are your choices, chat. And oh, would you look at that? 2 AstroTurf to All Hell games that did not come out this year. And 3 actually deserving games. And I agree. I actually think these are your games of the year right here. I think these are the 3 most impactful games. These were the games that everybody talked about in their, like, patch cycle. I'd love Dispatch 1 here. I personally hope that it is one of these 3. Because I think each of the 3 are deserving. And at the end of the day, the biggest thing that worries me is that people are going to, like, split between the 3. And that, like, everybody's going to, like, simp their favorite gacha game. And that's what's going to win. And I'm sorry, if Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact wins, it's such a stupid, like, thing. I get it's just the player's voice, so it doesn't matter. But it's also, like, they just shouldn't even be allowed to be nominated. How are you Game of the Year in the player's eyes when you didn't come out this year? You came out years ago. It's just stupid to me. And it's like, I'm not making any judgment based off the game itself. If you're a huge fan of Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact, that is fine. I'm just simply saying they should not be eligible. It's stupid. Actually stupid. And yeah, I think a lot of what happens here is that, like, these companies pay their way in and then basically tell all of their communities, like, go vote for us and we'll give you free currency. So it's functionally like just a complete, like, bribery, like, scheme going on. I think I voted for Silksong for Game of the Year, but basically because Dispatch wasn't there, so Dispatch is going to win my Game of the Year. I will laugh my ass off if it actually does win. I don't think it will. I think Clair Obscur will win. But we'll see. It's the only way for Genshin to be relevant. Like I said, I'm not gonna, like, sit there and, like, make a judgment on the games and how good of a game they are themselves. I'm simply going to say that, like, Game of the Year should be restricted to games released in the current year, right? And it's that simple. Like, we should not be able to vote on something that didn't come out this year. I mean, Cad, would you do it if Sony Single pay you to vote for FGO? What do you mean? Pay me to vote? So you're saying, like, let's say FGO were nominated and they said, if you win, you're going to get Sankorts. Would I vote for FGO? That's an interesting question. Honestly, I don't think I actually would. And not because it's like, oh, I want everybody else to be miserable and we don't get courts. But again, it's like the exact same reason of just, like, I just don't like that. It's like, just give us courts because you got nominated. Don't give us courts because, I don't know, like, oh, I bribed all of you into voting for me. FGO is about to end? FGO is not about to end, dude. I really want Expedition 33 to win. Yeah, and that's fine. Like, if you guys prefer 33 over, like, Silksong or vice versa, or again, you don't think that, like, Dispatch is a real game and should deserve it, I can hear those arguments. I really like Dispatch. I thought Dispatch was amazing, and I think the worst part about Dispatch is that I don't have more of Dispatch. Huh. I'm actually curious about this. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was watching something else there. Have you heard some of the music from DK? Yeah, people do song requested from time to time. So a child could win some shopping mall piano contest. I mean, if you're talking about like Genshin and stuff, like yeah, that is what it does feel like. Is that it's like them constantly trying to like force themselves into relevancy there. I just think it's stupid. Okay. So chat, let me pull. Oh god, I gotta find it. So we gotta get set up to record here. I'll probably do this on the fly. Oh, did they actually? Nope. Fandom did not put that up. I don't know why that's specifically taking so long to load that page, but it was. Yeah, can somebody tell me, have I done a review of Nemo Santa? Yeah, character is what I'm asking. Can somebody find it? Did I? I don't mean for the banner review. I did not do one. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, if I did not do a direct one about him, then I'll probably need to do one, so I'll get with Avalon about that. Because that's something I'd like to get out before the event. Okay. Chat. Happy you're here. Let's get started here. Okay, Esther, you in chat? Hi, YouTube. Hi. Do you want black background or do you want me on this? Because I feel like it'll be the same as like the, not the roll video, but the prior one before that. Because I feel like we should probably keep it this way. Okay. So not going to record because obviously that'll lag stream out. But hold on, let me close this. I'll count us down. Because America, I could. Hey. Actually, there's one other thing I need to get. Okay. Now let's get started. Hey guys, my name's Kadroth, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the upcoming Christmas lottery event on NA. So, Merry Christmas in the Snowy Field is going to be our Nemo Moss, as we like to call it, basically our upcoming Christmas lottery event. Now, we already have the pre-campaign. It lasts until the 17th here. That means that we can kind of infer with the way NA has been running things that the campaign will end on the 17th, and then we will get the live stream on the 18th, with probably the event starting on the 19th. That is interesting because that will at least be probably a day before JP had it. We maybe will get just another bump of a delay, and it starts on the 20th, so don't freak out if that happens. That is pretty much the exact time that you guys can expect it. NA also does have the advent calendar rolling around right now, but the idea again is to kind of have everything wrapped up in time for the end of the year. As you guys can see, this is basically a 10/11 day event. So as we talk about the Christmas Lotto proper, again, this is a lottery style event. If you guys have never done one of them, they are very much a your mileage may vary style of event, where how much you give to the event, how much you grind in the event is going to be how much you get out of it. So the more time you have, the more resources like apples you have to spend, the more you're going to get in terms of resources back out, in terms of essential materials and various other things. We'll go over the lotto boxes here in a minute, but the big thing to understand is that lottery events are the most lucrative time for farming that the game really has from year to year. Now, for this, we will be having some requirements for the event. As you guys can see, it does require you guys to clear Fuyuki to be able to participate. However, if you would like the ability to do the story and to get the welfare that is Santa Nemo, you guys need to have cleared Trom. That is, again, 6.5 is what you guys are going to need to be able to get through. Lost Belt 6.5. So that is going to be fairly deep into the story for some of you guys. You might not make it. Again, you can still participate in the farming style of the lotto, but you will not gain access to the welfare if you do not have Trom complete. I've seen a lot of people questioning about this over the coming months, and yes, this is a hard requirement. So again, welfare Nemo Santa is going to be who you guys are going to be getting. He's an AoE arts writer. I apparently have not done a video on him yet, despite doing a lot of these videos years ago. So we're going to actually come back in a separate video and do a video for him. But he's definitely going to be a unit that you guys are going to want to level up. He's actually going to be useful in some of the compositions. We will be talking about those lotto comps here at the end of the video. So as you guys can see, we will have a scheduled release. Now, this lotto is going to work a little bit different from a lot of other traditional lotto events. Christmas is already normally a different style of event because it does usually end up giving you at least a little bit of a more ramping experience. So usually each day you unlock a better node. This one's going to be different though from normal Christmas events. This one, you will start out every day with a new 90 plus node. So for each of the first 7 days, you will have a 90 plus node available to you to farm. It will not be terrible efficiency. They'll all actually have relatively similar efficiency in terms of that, and I'll show you guys that in a minute as well. But you will end up having at the end on the 7th day the addition of a 90 plus plus node. So that will be interesting. Now, honest to God, I would tell you guys you don't really have to care about the efficiency. You can just go ham right away, if not for the fact that the 90 plus plus node will be more efficient. Usually 90 plus and 90 plus plus, we're looking at a 6-slot composition for a 90 plus node, and then maybe a 5-slot composition for a 90 plus plus node. That will not be true in this lotto. This lotto, we have a starting charge craft essence that's going to give us a lot of leeway. And so you guys should be very easily capable of 6-slotting the 90++ node for this event. As a result of that, that does mean your best efficiency is going to be on the 7th day and after. So you will only have like kind of 4 days there to grind it. So I wouldn't leave all of your grinding until that point. Definitely do some grinding on the earlier days with the 90+ if you're trying to get a lot done. But yeah, that is going to be a pretty sizable jump in terms of efficiency. So for those of you guys that are a little bit worried about maybe the holiday season and having Christmas to celebrate, that will probably mean that it will happen a little bit after Christmas. So you'll at least have time to spend with your families and get other stuff done. But then right kind of on the back end, on the heels of Christmas there, you will get kind of the most efficient node and really just want to farm it as much as possible. Now, again, each day will have a different 90+. That means that it's not going to be the same one and like you're just going to be stuck with that first one the entire time. No, each day it will change. So that will be a little bit of a departure from norm as well. It'll definitely make it for an interesting thing, but we do have the Lotto guide that we've created for you guys with all the compositions that we think will help you guys farm stuff. So again, that's what they're talking about here, that the quest will rotate each day until, again, the 7th day in, and then you'll see that it kind of just gets a little stagnant. There will be a login bonus during the event. There was also a commercial that JP put out. You do have event bonus units. Obviously, your new welfare is going to be 100% event bonus. And then we have old Christmas units kind of in here. Anybody that's really been featured in Christmas kind of coming across as a 50% damage bonus unit. So again, they do have bond bonuses in here, but the damage bonus is what you're really going to want to focus on because this is what's going to help you clear some of these other nodes easier. And there is a little bit of a twist that if you guys stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to explain to you guys. But again, the damage bonuses here are all very nice. We do also have the event CEs. So Holy Blue is going to be kind of your Lotto drop craft essence. This one is split stats. So if you do choose to level it up to 100, you're not going to be getting like a full 2,000 attack. Instead, you're only going to get up to 1,000 there. But it is fairly nice in the fact that it is 50% charge at MLB. It is going to give NP damage up to 15% at MLB. And then debuff removal resistance, which is okay. So it's not the best thing in the world to level, but if you feel like you just need that little extra firepower during the Lotto, it's definitely going to be a nice thing for you. Looking at the event reward command codes, obviously there's some interesting stuff here, including increasing NP gain, something that is relatively rare for a command code. Also, the ability to remove critical damage up on your 4-star one then when attacking. And the reindeer hat and bears basically has the ability to remove a ceiling debuff from yourself. So there is some decently capable command codes there. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going through the shop, but there is going to be a Mystic code also available for those of you guys that have cleared Trom. But again, if you have, then you will have access to this, and it will be a decently interesting Mystic code. I think at the end of the day, this one is going to be one that you kind of add to your collection and try to like level up during the event. But ultimately, this is not one of the stronger Mystic codes, and the reason why is because it's a little bit weird with how it works. The third skill charges the entire party's gauge by 5%, which is rather odd increments, not that standard like 10% or anything like that. We do have a heal that also can cleanse ailments, and then NP damage up for one ally as well as their NP generates. This is going to be useful for quick and arts units a little bit more, but not so much for Buster. So there's a little bit of like kind of concern there. You do also have the copies of, again, Nemo Santa in here, and this will definitely make the shop something that you guys will want to pay attention to, but keep in mind this is a lottery event. I'm going to assume that every single one of you guys is going to at least farm the event enough to clear the shop, because usually you guys are going to be doing a 90+ or a 90++ node. So as long as you're doing those, you will get all of the shop currency dropping alongside your lottery currency. And so as a result, I'm not too concerned about the shop. If you guys care to look it over, you can definitely spot some fine items for your sort of collection. But at the end of the day, I'm going to say this is just going to be something that a lot of you guys are going to auto clear. So I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time talking about it. The main quest will also be there. It's going to be, again, how you're going to get your your Christmas Mystic Code. But again, if you haven't done Trom, you won't even be able to do the story, so therefore you won't be able to get the Mystic Code. Definitely, it's an interesting one because it hasn't really been back. Your final reward for all of this will be a Grail and making Nemo Santa permanent. So that is going to be how you guys will do that. And again, there are a bunch of free quests. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going over them here because we do have a separate guide for that. We do have a challenge quest here as well. Standard, par for the course, sort of Christmas thematic gauntlet. As you guys can see, a lot of Santas here that you guys will be fighting. So it is a standard servant gauntlet. You need to be careful of the abilities that are going to go around. Use your most high octane like damage bonus unit or somebody that has effectiveness like a berserker against a lot of these units, and you guys should do fine. I don't think this will be that difficult of a challenge quest, and especially since NA does get its seals refreshed every day. If push comes to shove, you can always pop your 3 seals to get through it. The Lotto info is definitely interesting. As you guys can see, Lottos always work in the similar pattern of the first 10 boxes, they have grand prizes. After those 10, the prizes shift a little bit. So that means the boxes do kind of get worse, but they stay the same from basically the 11th box onward. So it's not like you're going to progressively get worse. So for your first 5 boxes, your grand prize will be a beast footprint. For the 6th one, you will get a crystallized lore. For the 7th through 9th, you will get gold foes of attack. And then for the 10th, you will get a grail. After that, there is no more grand prize. And you guys can see for the first 10 boxes as well, you will get kind of every tier of apple. As you go down to the 11th box onward, you will only get bronze apples. But just taking a quick look here at what is available, you guys can see that's really the only change. So you do have in the Lotto boxes here your bullets, your stakes, your shells. So again, it is a highly coveted shell Lotto. That being said, those of you guys that have had access to the end game, you've probably been sitting on the shell node like me in Bleached Earth for a bit. So the shells are maybe not the biggest concern here, but it's still nice to get a lottery event for them and kind of knock them out. Shells are perpetually used every single year during summer for each of your units. So it's one of those ones that you really just kind of want to get a horde of it so that you don't really have to worry about it for too long. That being said, currently on JP, we have a little miniature lotto going on with the grand duel for casters, and that actually also has shells in the boxes for that. So there is a lot of interesting thing to see that this will not be your only opportunity for something like this, but it will be a little bit down the road. Also, homunculus babies here, and then you will definitely get tickets that will allow you guys to exchange them for even more. As you guys can see, the exchange ticket can be exchanged for a lot of gold materials and even some silvers that you would not easily find in there. So the choice is yours. If you're lacking one of these, feel free to just kind of like start cashing it in droves. Again, each box will contain 2 tickets, so that's going to get you 2 more of these in addition to the other Ascension materials that are in there. So this is sort of a pick your own Ascension material if you want to. Again, for the summoning campaigns, you're going to get a banner for Nemo coming back here. We do have some interesting CEs here, as we have a all attack scaling, defense ignoring, buster up, and NP gain up of Octonautica. And then your 4-star CE is going to be something that, like, well, the art is nice, you're not really going to care too much about it. Same thing with the 3-star CE here, even though it is also all attack scaling for what it is and does have starting charge. Summoning campaign number 2 is going to be Breedomart. This is going to be interesting because she's coming back from the prior Christmas. Again, nobody else on Raid Up with her, so these are good times to roll some of these units if you want to isolate them from maybe some 4-star assignments that you didn't like, or maybe like other, 5 stars kind of getting in the way due to the timing. Summoning campaign number 3 here is going to be Summer BB with Ashvataman. Ashvataman is as you guys can see, sort of story locked unit, so it's definitely going to be one of those ones where, depending on how you guys feel about this might be a good time to roll her, and you would at least get some decent coins for a 4-star that's maybe a little bit harder to get them for. Scotty will have banner number 4. I will say, for anybody that's concerned about like meta supports and things like that, Obviously, Summer Scotty is out there that competes with Scotty, but we will have a banner for Koyanskaya coming up fairly shortly after this. So if you're worried about like who to go after and what to do in terms of meta supports that you need to roll, just keep in mind that there is another one very quickly after this. And then the Friend Point campaign here will bring back Mary Anning. So if you guys do want to roll out your FP again, you will have that opportunity. It will also have the sort of bonus experience CEs. So for those of you guys that already did it here at Guda Guda, that's perfectly fine. But you will have another opportunity if you want more one-star stuff. I will say probably focus a little bit more on the Lotto. That will be to your benefit. So now that we've gone over the event proper, I'll just cut it for right here for right now. Hello, Fox. How's it going? Thank you for the raid, bud. We are just going over the Lotto. Oh, I don't know about that. But how was stream, buddy? And can one of my mods get Mr. Fox for us a shout out? I don't have a son. Hired the Bargu to stare at me. Oh no. Perfect timing then? Yep. We're about to reveal the guide. So, you guys actually do have perfect timing. You're saying you don't love Mordred. Isn't that true of anybody that like enjoys Artoria? Should they absolutely disown Mordred? I feel like that's par for the course. No, I like Mordred. Mordred's an interesting character. Kinchin Bond Farm stream. Nice. I was a bit tired today, yeah. I definitely feel it myself today, too. The weather here has been very, like, colder and dreary. I say it's not actually cold. It's Florida, so. Is that so? Yes. Okay. Now we're going to get back to it. Thank you again, Fox, for the raid. Guys, if you haven't ever checked out Mr. Fox for us, go do so. He's a member of Team Explosion. He's a good buddy of mine. Give that man some love. But yeah, we're going to continue on with the recording here. I'm going to say, okay, so you're going to have to like mark this somehow. Okay, so with that underway, we will continue to talk about the Lotto guide now. So as you guys know, every single time we have a Lotto, we end up putting out a guide for you guys. I've been pretty upfront about, like, I'm not sure what my future's like at the current point in time because I got real life stuff going on. But Avalon definitely did a lot of work on this, so give that man some love. He's done a whole lot of work trying to get you guys compositions for every single day, not just the 90++ node at the end. So he went over every single one of the 90 pluses. I ended up reviewing it with him and talking about some stuff, and definitely this is going to be an exciting one. So there's a whole lot of capability for you guys to be able to farm here, especially from day one. Now, some key things to understand, again, as we had mentioned before, you guys do need to have Trom cleared if you want Santa Nemo or want to be able to do the story or, again, get the new Mystic code from it. Also, keep in mind that there are some assumptions for the calculations that we use here. So if you guys don't have your units maxed out, if you're not like, and we don't consider things like grails to be something that we will throw into these calculations, but we do consider things like leveling up skills and stuff like that, having your units FO'd. So make sure that this is something that you guys understand. If you're wondering why maybe like your run is coming up short of our calculations, that would be why. Again, we do have the splash page here kind of showing you guys the Lotto craft essence, so that is going to be a thing. And one last thing, as I mentioned before, if you guys stuck around to this portion of the video, we do have another interesting tidbit that not a lot of people picked up on. In fact, I think fandom even has this listed incorrectly. But Evocation Festival 6 has a bonus associated to it that will last until December 31st, which is the full duration of the Lotto. That means any unit in the Evocation Festival there will have a damage bonus throughout the Lotto that will overlap with it. So you can make really good use of that in certain circumstances. So again, that's going to be units like Santa Nightingale and stuff like that, that you're going to actually be able to get a little bit of like extra firepower out of to help you with some of these. Now, again, this is a spreadsheet. So at the bottom here, we have the box overview. This kind of just goes over everything I just talked to you guys about everything that is in the lotto boxes, including what you can exchange the tickets for, the grand prizes, and what the first 10 boxes look like, as opposed to the latter boxes beyond that. We also have a node overview. This goes over every single one of the 90 plus nodes. There are technically other nodes besides the 90 plus nodes. We just didn't bother with them because we figure most of you guys will want to farm these nodes as opposed to just about anything else. If you're somebody that's newer and maybe struggling with that, my condolences, but I am going to say this is a guide that's built a lot more for efficiency of farming and trying to help you guys get the most out of this event. So, as you guys can see, we go over every single one of these. We break down the drops, each wave, how much health everything has, the class. So it's a good little bit of a primer and bit of a like quick glance to be able to see them all side by side if you're trying to compare things like drops. But again, remember, each day will have a different thing, so it is what it is. And by the 7th day, you will have the 90++ node. This is going to be the node that a lot of you guys are really going to want to sit on. It's going to be your best in terms of efficiency, and you're going to want to make sure you have a good comp for the 90++ day and onward. But you'll still want to make sure you have something good for each 90+. Now, we also do include the Lotto node drop data. If you guys heard me at the beginning of the video, I did talk about the fact that a lot of the 90+ nodes here are pretty similar. So if we do look at this column over here, which is considered to be max bonus, this is going to be plus 12. That's going to be a 6-slot composition with full max limit broken Lotto craft essences equipped. That'll be a plus 12 bonus, and you guys can see from day 1 from the 90+, you're going to be looking at 246.90, day 2, 247.20, day 3, 247.50, day 4, 247.80, day 5, 248.85, so you do get a little bit of a jump there. And then day 6, you kind of actually go a little bit back down. So there may be some variance as to the farming on these and the data that was actually obtained. And then day 7, the 90+ is also 247. So what does that mean? It means they're all kind of within the exact same range. You literally deviate from about 246 on day 1 to about, I think it's like the maximum here was day 5 at 248. The thing about this is we are comparing max bonus for the 90+s. Normally, like I said, for 90++, which is the one down here, you would be looking at the 5-slot composition. That would be the plus 10, which would only be 234 compared to, again, the max rank of like 247 on the 90+s. So that would be a efficiency lost. Here's the problem. Like I mentioned before, due to the charge on the CE and due to how much damage bonus is going to be flying around in this event, I think you guys can very adequately farm the 90++ node at maximum efficiency. So you're going to be looking at a significant jump up from the 247 rank to 270 if you guys are able to 6-slot the 90++. And like I said, I do think you guys will be capable of it. So let's kind of talk about this here a little bit. So as we look at each day, you guys can see the first day is going to be your 131 Saber node. This one's not going to be too difficult. I think there are some easy compositions for you guys, and we do try to include various different things. If you guys are having a hard time interpreting this, keep in mind over here is going to be your composition. Here is going to be your mystic code. Here is going to be the requirements of the units being used in the composition. So again, what MP level they are, what skills they have. If we have an X listed, it just means it's not important. As opposed to like a 10, that means we want a rank 10 on the skill. Same thing with the pens. Again, we try to, factor in you guys not having coins, not wanting to like necessarily unlock pens. And keep in mind when it comes to things like pens and starting charge, having max limit break of the CE can be something that you can use to offset the need for having a pens in some circumstances. Over here, we have notes on the composition that you should probably pay attention to. So things like, hey, your party order, or like, certain things to watch out for, like low rolls, needing to card, and potential carding concerns for like what you guys might want to look for. Same thing down here. We end up having sort of the order of operations as to like what Noble Phantasm from what unit will take each wave. And then over here on the left side, you guys can also see the effects of like the skills. So this is going to end up being something like Billy's skill 2 getting popped, Arash's skill 3 getting popped, and that'll be enough for Billy to Noble Phantasm on wave 1. We usually try to front load the skills so that you guys don't have to like sit there popping them throughout the entire time. Though admittedly, it definitely depends on the composition, and there's some things you just can't do a whole lot about due to damage constraints. But again, you can also see Mystic Code usage and what will go where. So we do put notes where it's applicable. Again, there will be some concerns as to skill order and kind of what unit needs to use their skills first, particularly if you guys are using someone like Nocnaria. You have to be very careful as to the order of her skills. You also have to be careful if you're using somebody alongside somebody else that maybe has debuff immunity or something like that, as the way Noc works is a little bit precarious. So keep that in mind. Make sure you read the notes. And then over on the right side here, just so you guys can see, we have the sort of requirements and the results. So we have the average damage that'll come out of each of these Noble Phantasms. We have the maximum remaining. So this would be if you low rolled completely with the Noble Phantasm's damage, how much would remain. You can see everything in the green is good. That means nothing will be left over and you're solid. Over here on the right, we would have how much Noble Phantasm would be refunded. If you're seeing, very significant numbers, that may be concerning, but calculations should be pretty airtight on that, though I'm not going to say that we won't have an error here and there. If you do see one, let us know. Again, get in contact with Avalon or myself, and we'll do what we can to try and help get it fixed. You guys can see if it's kind of gold here. Basically, that just means that there is, some concern like, hey, there may be some times where like a unit gets left alive and you may need to card to finish it off. So you guys can see it does say carding needed. Red, it's usually a, hey, this doesn't actually work, and it probably is an implication of like, the only reason a comp like that would appear would be something where it's like you're actually just relying on card RNG and like critting waves down. So again, this is basically going to end up being your day one. I'm not going to go through all the comps with you guys. I'm just going to kind of talk briefly about kind of the ideas here. But obviously for something like this node, I think, again, with it being 90 plus, you don't have too much to worry about. The Kelpie and the Trung sisters are going to be your major kind of foils here. So just find something that you guys can to figure out a solution. We do have some whalier versions of things. We also have some more free-to-play versions of things. So make sure you find the comp, and keep in mind that you can shift comps around. If you don't like, one unit being used, you might be able to get away with another. So these are more or less guidelines for you guys. Yes, it is a hard calculated composition that we know works, but you guys can mix and match as you need to, depending on what units you have. Day 2, just kind of jumping ahead here, we do have a 313 Lancer node for us. Again, there's going to be some really, really easy solutions, things that you're not going to have to do a whole lot in order to be able to clear. We definitely like to go plug less, as we like to refer to it, which is that we don't want to have to use plug suit if we don't have to, due to the fact that they're starting charge on the craft essences. That's going to make things really good for you guys, as it'll allow you guys to have that option a lot easier, especially due to all the charge floating around. Day 3, we are going to be looking at basically a 311 Lancer node here, and that's going to definitely be interesting, as it does mean that you can kind of just set up a pretty decent AoE saber in the front line, then have a really good single target person handle out the back 2 waves. And that's going to be something that I think you guys can really exploit and take advantage of. But as you guys can see, not everything is going to have notes. Not everything is going to be that complex of a composition. There's definitely some really, really simple and easy solutions to some of this. Day 4, we're going to end up having a 132 caster node. This is going to be where riders are really going to come into play. Santa Nemo, absolutely fantastic as a welfare. He's very loopable, somebody that's going to be able to be used for you guys really easily. As you guys can see, this is only calculating NP2 of him, not even NP5. So you could definitely, by this point, already have cleared enough of the shop to get more copies of him and have a more robust version. Sakamoto Ryoma is going to be a unit that you guys will probably want to utilize here. He has an NP interlude that you guys need to get done ahead of the Lotto if possible, and he will have a 50% power modification in play from the Evocation Festival. So we do have some pretty welfare specific compositions. You guys can see this is just a really down and dirty, easy six slot composition here for you guys. So definitely this would be a nice one. We don't even require max like Noble Phantasm ranks and stuff like that. So definitely nice. Obviously this would require 2 MLBs. This would be maybe a little bit harder if you haven't been farming as much. But you could take somebody else's Castoria. You could use your basic Mystic code, or again, level up something like Arctic or the newer Mystic code if you felt like you could get away with it. There's a lot of flexibility with compositions that are using welfares. And you will see we do try to get away with using them whenever possible. So there's definitely some solid options for you guys. Now, day 5 here. Again, this one's going to be one that you guys, I think, will probably want to have a good composition for because same deal. You see a little bit of an efficiency bump up on day 5. Whether or not that's true probably depends on the data, but it may be a good idea to have something in play already. This is going to be a 1-3-3 Berserker node, so that's definitely going to open up some options for you. Obviously, the Dia Voltron there in Wave 1 is going to be a little bit of a problem, but even somebody like Proto Ku can take him on with his Wild Beast niche, as he's going to be able to just nuke down Dia Voltron for you guys, and then you can basically just have any number of units, including some of your supports, handle the subsequent waves and be able to clear through. Same thing, you guys have a lot of options and capability with your welfare units. Definitely something to consider, especially if you have different Mystic codes that you want to put into play or level up. So I do think there are a lot of options here for you guys in terms of what can be done. Day 6, you're going to be looking at this one kind of being a little bit harder. We have Assassins in here. Assassins are definitely not, one that a lot of people are going to want to farm because you're going to have to haul out your casters. Thankfully, now we have Ace/Tonalico in the game on an A, and that's going to help enable a whole lot of capability. So you're going to see her potentially getting used here. Yes, there's going to be times where we'll require a higher Noble Phantasm level, but it's also because, again, this is a plugless comp. If you wanted to add in Plug Suit and then add in a 4th unit into the roster to enhance firepower, that would definitely allow you to get away with a little bit more and a little bit less in terms of your Noble Phantasm levels. So there are concerns here. Definitely make sure you guys are paying attention to what each composition requires, but it's not going to be like every single possibility is going to be the most difficult thing in the world. So you guys can see there are quite a few options for you available. Day 7, this is going to be the final day of nodes. We will still have them carry on for the next couple of days until the end of the event, but these will be the final set that you guys end up with. So it may be a good idea as well to have a good set for these. So day 7, the 90 plus, this one is going to end up being, I think, a little bit of a weird one because I think you will see a lot of people trying to farm the 90 plus plus if possible. So right off the bat, you guys can see Santa Nemo, Santa Carna, both of them welfares that you guys should have the capability of having at this point. And there you go. It's not exactly going to be a difficult comp. You will see we are going to start to rely more and more on MLBs in the compositions as the days progress on. So now we're here in day 7. It's kind of assumed that you guys will have MLB copies at this point, though you can definitely make something work if you don't. Again, something right here with Ryoma having the power mod from Evocation. So there's another very easy composition. Take somebody else's Oberon, use your 2 welfares yourself, and there you go. You have a pretty kind of efficient and easy to get through composition. Again, this is a 1-3-1 Berserker day, so you are going to see some interesting compositions as some of the prior ones from the prior Berserker day are going to kind of come back to an extent. And there's definitely the capability of getting away with even using 3 stars at times like you guys have seen. But the big one that you guys are really going to want is the 90++ node. This is going to be the node that I think you guys need to come up with the best composition you possibly can for. Why? Again, this is where your peak efficiency will be in the event. There's definitely some solutions. Obviously, there are going to be people that require higher NP levels here, because remember, we are 6 slotting a 90++ node. and we don't really have a damage bonus CE. So we're going to be relying on sort of the strength of our units and damage bonus from units themselves. But we do have that capability. There are numerous options, as this is going to be a 3-1-1 caster node. So even somebody like Santa Nemo is going to be very usable here. So kind of just giving you guys a brief overview. Again, you can see the return of the welfare comp here. Now we're requiring all of the Noble Phantasm levels, but we definitely have a whole lot of capability on this end. Same thing as we keep moving through, you guys can see Santa Nightingale's also another one, as she has the 50% power mod. So again, make sure you guys are using some of those Evocation Festival units. They'll be really, really good here, and you guys will see you have a ton of options for this. This node in particular, we have the most options on the spreadsheet. We tried to make sure that we gave you guys the most capability on the 90++ day, because we knew that there was going to be a whole lot of people wanting to make sure that they could clear this well. So we tried to give you guys as many compositions, as many options as we could. That way you guys can kind of mix and match yourself and figure out what will work for you. But again, not going to go through all of them, but you guys can see there are quite a bit of capable compositions for you guys at play here. Definitely make sure you guys use your welfares. Make sure you guys stay on that grind. Keep using those apples. And again, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for all the support over the years. It's what makes making these lotto guides for you guys actually worth it. You guys know I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Send the video to all of your friends. Help them farm in the lotto, and I will see you guys for the next one. Later. Okay. Is that spreadsheet ready, CAD? Can we download it? Not yet. I'll wait until the video gets posted. Do you think JP gets anything before the part 2 finale, or will it just be 9 dead days? No, I don't think it'll be 9 dead days. They'll probably get like a campaign, if nothing else. Can't wait to write a farming the 90++, yeah. Hoping for some kind of success up for leveling servants and stuff would make sense. I believe JP has something like that until year end. I may be wrong. I may be misremembering, but I believe there's something like that. Tend to make some crackhead comps since I'm so bond stingy. That's all good. Like, and again, you guys will see there's more than I showed you there. I basically scrolled down to about halfway through the page on each one of those. So that you guys only got to see like half the comps on the screen. And there are some easier ones towards the bottom too. So it is what it is. I just wanted you guys to kind of get a glimpse, kind of know, hey, this is coming. And again, we recorded all of this just so that there's, you know, the guide out there. But I'll end up posting the video when Okayus sends it back to me, and then we'll probably also simultaneously post it to other places like Twitter and Reddit and stuff like that. So you guys will definitely know when it goes live and have access to everything. And again, if you guys find errors with it, let me or Avalon know. Looks like Avalon worked hard this time. He did. To be fair, I think Avalon's been working on this one for months, like off and on. I don't think he's like, you know, he worked consecutively for months. It's just he started this, I think, like right after the prior lotto or right before it even ended. Probably gonna give some kind of break. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys thank Avalon when you see him. Again, you know, I couldn't do all this without him. Especially like right now. My life is kind of a train wreck right now for that, so it is what it is. Evelyn's so dedicated he works on his birthday. Yep, every single day. And a rash-shaped hole or a habitat-shaped hole. I mean, yeah, that's literally like what we try to do is we try to get something in there where we have the capability of like allowing you guys to use welfares and low star units, things that like everybody has. That is the ideal lotto comp is like all low stars with the support being somebody that like you can just take from one of your friends. That's the ideal comp. And it's fast and it's easy and you just are able to like obliterate. Is Ash listening? Ashu. I'm just trying to see if I can get his attention. Me no think he see. But chat, I think we'll chill out for the rest of the night. I could farm more, but like I feel like we already farmed a bunch. It's not Alteris Lakshmi. Yeah, I'm sorry if I said the wrong name at any point. I don't think I did, but I don't think I did. Sorry, Cat, I was the dumb one. Oh no, it's all good. That break the capture card. There we go. I figured we can relax, play a little bit of Rivals here for the last hour. Which there's still Rivals Day going on. It sucks because
hey, Rivals. This day is all about you.
I've claimed all of the temporary rewards. And there is a free Psylocke skin that is not free at all. And that I would have to spend money to get because I got so unlucky that it's only available on the last one. So I had the 500 blue units that I could use, but I'd have to spend like 300 of like the actual like currency. Which I think is what they're counting on. Let me see if anybody else is on. Nobody else is, so I'm just gonna go in. Also, it's ugly as shit. Yeah, I don't think it's like the best looking one, unfortunately. I'm also gonna kill the song request here, chat, so I can actually hear and not, you know, get as tilted at my allies.
Hero or villain, I'm not judging.
So again, I'm gonna try to flex. We'll see what we can do. I've learned at this point that flexing is the only way to make sure that you actually do win. Why is like nobody else picking?
Even
Okay.
when you can't see me, I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Like
And I picked Cloak and Dagger.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And I already spent a lot of time and effort getting out of bed to make that prompt, Char. How could you? Yeah.
Fantastic tease. You can steal anything.
Oh, but I wouldn't because I'm a hero and stealing is bad. Right?
That depends on what you're stealing and who you're stealing it from, Shan.
No. I won't let you. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3.
We still don't have the okay. Okay, somebody. Why do we have 3 healers? Oh, whatever. We're gonna try.
If I could find a way
I may have to go tank. Problem is, a lot of these people are using the units I'm already like good at.
Enemies on approach.
Just embrace the light. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area. My time to shine.
Ooh! Somebody's trying to snipe my ass.
My time to shine. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. I am healed. My time to shine.
Team player.
My time to shine.
Okay, we got the point.
Trophies.
That put a spring in my step.
Shall I throw a go?
Dude, where is Spider-Man? Find me, Spider-Man!
Turn around. They're sneaking up on us.
I appreciate you. Can someone exterminate?
Lucky draw.
It's Spider time!
This is real firepower!
My time to shine.
I don't know how we lost control.
Just the boost I need. Lights out.
Got him.
That put a spring in my step.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Lights out.
My time to shine. Control C. Chin up. Thanks.
I suppose that helps.
That was not the best use of my ult, but it was kind of a win. Give everybody some rest ult.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
Back them off before one of them ulted us. Problem is now I gotta farm out ult before they do. That is unlikely to happen because there is a portal behind me.
Beware. An enemy.
Wait, that hit the spot. Lights out.
My time to shine.
Okay, we got some Duck Child.
My love to grow stronger.
Enemies on approach.
I suppose that helps.
Glory is almost yours.
Dude, my team's doing great now. Like, we took forever to push on to point, but we are just screwing them.
That's better.
3 supports is still OP. Yep.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Why would you waste that? Like, what? Chat, am I playing with bots? Is that what this is?
Light doesn't dispel
See you later,
darkness.
Kimba. Have a good
It
one.
helps me see the darkness.
How many
and
supports do we
face
have? We have 3. To be fair, when I selected support, nobody else was support. So this is not on me. But that's why I said I'm probably gonna have to change. It's just, I mean, we ain't dying, so like,
Good looks, business acumen.
I'd say this composition's working.
The power couple.
Again, it is 3 supports is really difficult to deal with, especially if the supports know what they're doing.
Do you really?
They tried multiple times to isolate and kill me, and they weren't able to get it. So because they weren't able to get it, we were able to manage to knock them off.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We sure are a long way from the back alleys of New York, Ty.
Uh-oh, they don't look friendly. It pleases me to be helpful.
Yeah, okay, Magic.
I need assistance. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area! You own one.
My life force is exposed.
My time to shine. Control C!
Is the Magic trying to kill our Iron Man? If so, that's like legitimately hilarious.
You was out of your league.
Something doesn't feel right here. I appreciate you. Get ready.
Oh! No! Got me right before I got in. Control Alt Delete. I actually like that name.
Control lost. My time to shine.
But see, this is what happens. I get my first death of the game, they take the point.
Oh, I am raising my you. You belong to me. Fun. Glad to help.
Nice. That's a great pick on the Magic there. That was a shit ult by the Iron Man. Yeah, I'm not going to use my ult here. I was going to say, they're trying desperately to like flank our healers. I get it, but it's not going to work. They have to actually ult us.
Don't have to fight alone. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
There we go.
Or a dagger.
Our Iron Man's just shredding them, I think is what it is.
I suppose that helped.
Lights out.
There you go. That's a great pick. They're down their tank already.
I'll get you next time. I feel like I'm being watched. The area's almost yours. Ready to unleash the life force. Glad to help.
Oh? Oh, is someone back finally? Oh, shit. That's all good. You don't have to talk much.
Just who Gambit was looking for.
I just want you for your body.
Another epic victory. Big
That was just a ridiculously, like, easy game. And I think it's just, we got hard carried by, like, the DPS in the tank. Yeah. What's that? Q again. I know, it's so awful. It's just, it's a thing. Like, Heart of Heaven in Kunlun.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Hall of the Jalia. I'm just letting everybody else pick. No, I've learned that we win the most if I flex. Which is why this is hilarious, because nobody else is picking.
I'm not the type who fades
Yeah, you're
quietly
probably
into
not
the
wrong.
It feels good to step outside my bubble every now and then.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yep, he is the
You're giving off some real bad
Ashuramiru.
I thought you of all people would be used to dealing with devils. Unsavory folk, sure. But real demons is where Gambit draws the line.
Yep.
I suppose it's nice to know that even you have standards.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
This map's weird to me because it just kind of goes all over itself.
Got it?
Time for us to balance the scales.
That's much better.
Okay, our Daredevil's already dead.
A little help, please.
And they're coming in behind. I'm dead. Yeah, they killed the other healer and then they killed me. I'm gonna switch to Cloak and Dagger for that reason, just so I can be a little bit more on an island. And the problem is we didn't get anything off of that.
I am strengthened for
Thanks.
just who Gambit was looking for.
Dude, our Daredevil is just ass. I've just watched him just soloed. Oh boy, I'm not going on that. I'm just dead. Okay.
Double KO.
I got you. I have ult. You want me to ult in?
Much better.
Everybody needs a hand.
Holy ult's Batman!
You haven't lost your touch, Eric.
Woo!
Dr. Strange is gone?
Yeah, you line of sighted me, but we got it. That's all that really matters.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
God, everybody blew their ult there. Like, everyone. Both teams.
Everybody
Oh, nice. We got an early pick. Oh. Both healers down. Push. Just push in on them. They ain't getting any support.
Enemy in front.
They run it. There you go.
I'm trying to help.
Phoenix is there in the back. You probably need to do the best job that you can to block Phoenix when you can.
My time to shine.
Just because she is,
It's party time!
I might die for this. Okay. Damn, they got me.
Almost there.
Did I not kill the rocket jet? No, I killed the jets. The rocket was also there helping out.
Always comes back.
Oh, they're triple healer. That explains a whole lot.
You are nothing.
Just embrace the light.
Woo! I just got nuked. I gotta leave, Ash.
My time to shine.
Us against the world.
Enemy tag. Follow them. My time to shine.
Dude, it's like our team can't decide where they want to fight. Like, that's kind of the problem.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh my god. I'm dead. Jesus, dude. They are just chasing us down. Like, there's not a whole lot that can be done about this.
Shall we get this chance again?
Like, it's like we suddenly stopped killing any of them. And they're just farming us. Which tells me our DPS are needing to step up a little.
I am Phoenix.
Because, I mean, again, I think I've killed the healers more than they have.
It's fighter time.
My time to shine. There you are.
You are nothing.
My time to shine. You owe me one.
What, Phoenix? No, she was in her.
Us against the world.
Oh, he got me! God, that was nasty timing.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Dude, fuck off. Their Cloak and Dagger's a really, like, aware player. And it's actually working. Thankfully, they didn't get me. So this push probably got saved by that. There's a Cloak and Dagger somewhere to the left isolated from their team. I don't know where she is, but she's definitely over there.
Everybody needs a
Just be aware, she'll probably appear behind us.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Yeah, the Phoenix keeps trying to actually flank and nuke, and it's doing a good job.
You owe me one.
Probably gonna get nuked here in a minute. One of them's gotta have an ult. You got a healing bubble up front there.
It's fighter time.
Yeah, I know. I'm dead too. I tried to get out of there, but no use.
Double kill. That's 3.
I mean, they're doing a good job of just like getting pressure on us healers, and it's kind of wild. Meanwhile, our ult are just being worthless. Okay, the good news is they both did theirs at the same time. Try not to die. I got you. Got him. Jeff's down. There you go. Got her. Jesus, that required a dumb amount of coordination. Oh my god. I knew it though too. I was sitting there, I was like, man, I gotta switch to Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna get obliterated if I don't. Like literally from the very first like time out of the gate. Gambit kind of boring, not gonna lie. Yeah, I wonder why Gambit kind of boring, huh? I wonder why. It's because you got carried.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Yeah. Okay, so if he locks in Ultron, I will probably have to flex. You want to tank or heal, Ash? No, the guy locked in Ultron, so go DPS. I'll tank.
The only thing stronger than my skin is my mind.
30 seconds
Stay
before you
on
attack.
Venom. I get the feeling this is gonna be rough.
Shouldn't that have earned us your respect instead of your ire?
It did. I have chosen to help you transcend what your genetics allow.
If I wanted to glow up,
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Sit down with rock.
Nice. Nice pick. I'm surprised Bro already has his ult, so we're doing a good job.
another unsuspecting foe.
Coming down. Yep. I just stayed in a little bit too long, but to be fair, I think our healers backed off. So I kind of just got isolated there. Dude, the frickin' Ram scream is just great. Yeah!
They've made it half lead. Stop them!
suppose that helped.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Yeah, we got Gambit. That's good. My ult actually kind of fucks them. Other than Invisible Woman's shield, they have no real front line, so...
I have suffered severe damage.
He's stopping in their tracks.
Gambit never falls!
Careful. Oh, yep. Backing off. Gonna try to waste their ult a little bit. I'm gonna die. Wow! Somebody clutch healed me. I fucked her ult. She came out of it.
Only 60 seconds left.
Yeah, we're doing good. We just gotta stop them. They're gonna counter push. I'll have ult soon.
He's stopping in their tracks.
Okay, that was dumb of him. That basically lost them the game. Unless they can actually, like, hard ult. No, 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 no. You shouldn't waste your time, because you gotta get back to lane. God damn it! I hate that you cannot mind control Punisher in his ult. That's actually kind of bullshit. They're gonna get it, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. The rest of our team didn't die, so it was just you and me that went down.
You'll have to keep fighting.
They got overtime. That's unfortunate. I'm coming. Actually pretty easy. Alright, Insane. No problem. Have a good one, bud. Yeah. I was gonna say, I could tell our Gambit was good. Because he managed to clutch heal me at certain points. Actually, let's see. How much did the... That's the most healing I've ever seen an Ultron do. Like, what? Yeah. I've never seen an Ultron do more than 6. And it was enough. Huh? Yeah. Well, I think our team had a good job of mitigating. So, like, one of the things I kept doing was I kept choke slamming the thing, because he would have me an inch from life, and I'd choke slam him, and I'd hold him in the slam as long as possible so that I could get healed. And that kind of stopped a lot of his forward pressure. And so then he started getting angry and just charging in, and that just actually got him killed.
Eat nuts and kick butts.
Do we have 2 tanks or 1?
This is Tippy Toe, and she eat nuts and kick butts.
Yeah, I'm just...
30
I'll join you.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We got a Namor and a Hela, so as long as the Hela hits... As long as they hit their shots, we'll be fine. And I will be able to help cover you.
Shouldn't that have earned us your respect instead of your ire?
It did. I have chosen to help you transcend.
I was gonna say, I'd normally play Penny alongside you, but I don't know with this comp that we have that it's a good play.
3, 2, 1. Get ready. Here comes the
I'm
bad guys.
Hellfire Club royalty. This is the new.
Help get that vehicle.
Okay, I already scared their healer off of high ground.
Mental domination.
Oh, fine.
Destroy the nest.
They have a Penny themselves. Got her. Kicked her into the fucking hole. I just needed some healing. Yeah, their healers are good. I don't know that ours are. Like, we are doing a shit ton of mitigating for our healers.
I was fine, but thank you. Something you turned out to be anymore.
Armed and dangerous!
You are nothing.
Stay close to us, though. Now's the part where
Nice.
Your mind is mine.
I blocked the healers there. Oh, that sucks. We used 3. I didn't realize Neymar also ulted because I was doing that to combo with you.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I'm getting the, Oh my god! I got ganked into that nest. I feel like that actually should have missed. It looked like he was wide right with that.
I'm afraid.
There's one in the building to the right. 2 of them, actually.
Stay close to us, Spider Zero, and you'll be fine.
I am ready to put on
Careful,
a
you're
show.
isolated, Ash.
These robotic spiders could be an issue. I suppose that helps. I could go for a pick-me-up.
I'm just getting the nest. Okay, nest is dead.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Mental domination.
We got healers? No. We got Star-Lord behind. Okay, Star-Lord's dead. Go for it.
Just leave it to me. I was fine, but thank you.
I've lost my bearings.
At least our DPS are good. That is... I think our healers are shit, but it's not mattering. What is that ult, dude? What was that? What was that ult? That had to be a fat finger.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh my god, they are just being little dicks and ulting on the point, dude. Like, I'm not even dying. They're not, like, getting off. They're just trying to waste as much time as humanly possible.
I was fine.
Oh, that's a Loki clone, goddammit.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Jesus, dude. Hey, what was that stall? Like, I'm actually impressed that they all pushed out at the same time, and it makes me think that they're an entire pre-made or some shit. Because that was way too coordinated. Dude, I watched that guy. I'm gonna choke slam anyone that comes around the corner. Dude, I'm just gonna die because I'm in the back. I got into their back line and their healers are so fucking like self-coordinated that I just got turned on by like 3 people immediately.
Put on a
My
show.
revenge for that.
I do have ult, but that's what I was trying to like get behind them and get to their healers while you ulted, and it just how? Dude, ignore.
Needs a hand sometime.
Never had a chance.
Yeah. That was just fucking weird, dude. I didn't know Elsa was in Marvel Rivals. Seriously, that's the vibes I get from the skin. Yeah. It's her diamond armor. No, like, that was weird. That was one of the weirder matches I've ever played. Because... I was just gonna say, because, like, the actual, like, ebb and flow of that fight was so, like, hit or miss. It's like, oh, we're slaughtering them. Oh, we're getting slaughtered by them. Oh, we're slaughtering them. Like, yeah. Like, I had to play really defensively a lot as a tank, which I get that, but it's like when I mean defensively, I mean like protect my own life. Like, oh, I have to use like cover and stuff like I'm a DPS. I'm like, huh?
Top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not used to that. I have to dodge projectiles.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background. I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
It's either escort or defense. I don't know if we're on offense or defense. I do love that Trubs has gotten pretty good with Mr. Fantastic, so that whenever I do play Invisible Woman, he just, like, pops off.
30 seconds before you attack.
Yeah, we're defending with a single healer. I'm gonna switch.
Magic, please. You're helping Apocalypse ascend to God.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
You guys are getting Rocket Raccoon. Because, y'all about to die is all I'm saying. Like, either our DPS are goated and they never get a shot off on us, or y'all about to die.
To stop them from securing the mission area.
Pay up! I wear white for a reason. I want the bad guys to see me coming.
Ash, yeah, don't. You're gonna have to play really defensively because you are solo tank and I am the only healer. And there is a sniper. Yeah, as I thought, our DPS are just not that good. Yes, I can try, dude. Like, you whine for healing. Play fucking healer. I'm literally getting one guide by Gambit. It's like another Ultron. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is where Ultron's great for. Oh, why did I... God damn it. Ultron's great when there is... Yeah, dude, I'm the ace, and all I've done is right-click. This is not a good thing.
Better stop that vehicle.
You're welcome.
Coming, Ash! I'm coming!
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. Battlefield's ready again. Ready for action.
Plasma?
I mean, it's easy for him to be. It's just an offensive comp. Well, what's crazy about this is I expected that I would not be ace still.
Just what this day needed. My good deed for the day. Armor patch here.
Oh, what? What was that?
Double KO. They've made it happen.
Okay. I thought that was like some bullshit like auto aim stuff. That wasn't. That was just skill, and I just was not paying attention.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
Feeling fantastic.
I'll patch you up.
Like, I can't even offense on their tank pushing in. God damn it. Yeah, your healers are dead, by the way.
Double KO. Still a chance to stop them.
You're welcome.
Better stop that vehicle.
I'll patch you
They
up.
hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
It's clobbering time.
Woo.
Maybe cars just ain't your thing.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. You're ready for
Hi, Ash. Welcome back, Ash.
leave them to Khonshu.
Yeah, you got over the hill on me. No, there's nothing you really can do.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Like, your best case scenario is to probably just, yeah, like play like the thing or something and just try to go offensive.
Join me. I'm just dying. You're ready? This is real firepower. Armor patch here. Hey up.
Don't give them another inch. Or else.
I'll patch you up.
Watch me
Can't hurt me. Oh, win his hand.
Fuck you, thing. Ah, I got one guide again by the frickin' Psylocke.
Rockets launching it.
Without Ty, I wouldn't know the real power of the life force.
Okay, guess I'll die.
They're hitting real hard. Let's pop back up under their noses.
Well, I died on point at least. It's more than the rest of them can say. I guess their team had such an easy go.
Wasn't sure we'd get this chance again.
And I love how, like, now we're triple healer.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, well, it's because, like, it wasn't the healing that was the problem. It's, we had 4 people playing DPS, which just tells you they're bad. Like, they don't know how to play healer, so even if they switch to healer, they're bad at it. Which means everybody gets an upvote.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Okay, interesting. Got the Penny and Raccoon matchup.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Yikes, what a damn bow lover. Yeah, Hawkeyes are either really good or really bad, and I never see,
Cosmic
like,
rays didn't make me who I
any
am
in
today.
between.
My family did.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Is your aim really as good as they say it is, Hawkeye-san?
Better.
Hawkeye-san?
And a single spider dangling from
Sounds like she's saying hot guy san.
Cool, but could you hit one in a totally different timeline?
Okay, maybe I'm not that good, but I'm working on it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
There are 2 dudes, huh? Sounds like overpopulation. Here's what the doctor ordered.
Where are they coming?
No complaints.
Where is he? Oh my god!
Clear the way.
I got you covered. Psionic burst.
Got him! He's dead, he's dead.
An extra force field. Great.
I just had to, like, finish him off.
Clearly, you needed some help.
2 points for the talking cheese.
That's better. Psionic surge.
Goodbye.
Careful, we're, yeah.
Force burst.
Oh, really? How did it get stuck right on the edge?
Enemy located.
Hey, Dee!
An
Enjoy
extra
the
force field.
amplifier!
Great.
Oh, bullshit! I was out of that. I'm gonna die. Yeah, he Oh, wow. He had 3 of us in that. That was so fast. Yeah, that Jeff ult legitimately, like, won them the round there. The good news is he won't really be able to do that in the future. So if he's smart, he gets off Jeff. But he's probably not smart.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Oh my god, did you die? Yeah, they like nuked your ass. Okay. Oh. Alright, bro. That Groot just got walled to death.
We won't forget that. Turning up the heat.
Anyone willing to help?
I will say, you probably shouldn't be playing her just because both teams have a Groot.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I
We've got trouble.
literally turned to like save my co-healer and I got shoved by the invisible woman the second I did.
I have a shield, but no complaints.
Ah! No! No! I hate this Jeff! Yeah, I killed the Jeff solo. Bro tried to trap me in a room and eat me and got eaten. Someone up behind.
An extra force field? Great.
They don't look friendly.
It's Psylocke. Nope. Nope. Nice wasted ult, bitch. I'm cut off. I got it.
Feeling fantastic. Clearly you needed some help. Vortex field. Now I see them.
Whew. Yeah, it's just I am doing so much like mental work right now.
Invisible?
Invisible woman right there.
Another fearsome foe.
She's dead. Dumbass.
Don't mess with the amazing
Oh, he's solo ulted you? Really?
No worries. I got your back.
That's better. Two points for the talking tree.
Is he dead? Did we?
I have a shield, but no complaints.
That's okay. There he is. He's in the middle.
Here could cause massive destruction. Vortex field.
Systems restoring.
I'm actually surprised Spidey is trying so much for the rocket and not for me. I'm sorry. I panicked. I fucking hate this Jeff dude. That's all he does is come for me now.
Only 60
He's coming back.
fantastic.
Dude, meanwhile, Groot's like fucking building a treehouse.
Powering up. Psionic surge.
Careful, Spidey ult. Oh good, I was mind controlled around the corner.
Down to 30 seconds.
I'm gonna die. Yep, she literally fixated on me. It's like they know my co-healer's not doing dick. Actually, she got both of us with that, so yeah, they push in and get it. That's so unfortunate.
Now might be
The problem is the Rocket is just playing with the team, and he really doesn't need to as Rocket.
What am I? Invisible?
Hey, team! Enjoy the extra fire!
better stop that vehicle.
Enemy located. Clear the way.
Fingers don't grow on tree, you're welcome!
Feeling fantastic. We've got trouble. Feel the pull.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh my god! Dude, the whole team is hunting me! Fuck, I hate them!
I don't give up so easily.
It's like you ult just to get me out of invisibility! Holy fuck!
It's now or never. Stop them. Psionic surge. Better stop that vehicle.
I don't know where Spidey is.
Don't give
He's
them
just
another
everywhere.
Powering up. Final 10 seconds.
I got it. Yeah, there's a problem. I'm gonna die because again, nobody can keep them off of me. Like, both tanks just keep facing forward and ignoring the fact that the healers are just dying.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
So it's like I basically died for everybody else's sins.
Another epic victory.
Yeah, I mean, we win. It's just, God, that's an ugly win. Indeed. Yeah, I mean, bro did block a shit ton of damage. It's just, it was weird because it didn't feel like the penny was doing anything to help. Yeah, the co-healer actually did heal a bunch, but that is Rocket in a nutshell. CAD great round? Maybe. No, I mean, you're good. That has to be my last one, so I will end it there. Exit to desktop. If it will. But thank you for playing with me, Ash. And chat, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know Rivals isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I usually do try to give you guys a wide breadth of variety content. Unless I'm just, I got a hankering. Mr. Sides on doing some Uma Musume, so let's go give him some love. And again, I should be back tomorrow, chat. You guys basically have me all week until Friday, so hope to see you guys again. Don't forget, check me out on YouTube. Again, got a video up today. Might get one up tomorrow. Might be the Lotto guide. We'll see. But Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Give Side my love. Have a good evening.